Guys, I think I've solved it. This whole men and women issue, I got the answer. So, join me. Throw a pouch in. Let's explore. We need to listen more to women. That's the problem. That is the problem. We are not listening enough to women. If you would just listen to them, you know that everything would be fine, right? You know that they have the answers, right? Didn't you know that? Look, if they're telling you that you're being an asshole, then you're being an asshole. 100%. If they're telling you that you're being toxically masculine, you can bet your ass, oh yeah, that you're being toxically masculine. 100%. Because women don't use morally charged language to convince you of something to make you controllable. That's not something that they do. They don't think that far ahead. Like, they don't think like that. If they're telling you that you're doing something wrong, it's because they genuinely want you to be a better person and a kinder person, and they know how to be that person because they're kinder, because they're better. They're a kinder, better person. They're a more moral, ethical person. Don't you understand that? How have you not realized this? Women are more moral and ethical people. They know how you should act, and everything that they tell you is from a place of love. It's not from a place of fear. It's not from a place of wanting to control you. It's from a place of love. When Tommy Lauren gets on Fox News at night and starts berating a generation of young men that they have to get up off their ass and stop sitting in mama's basement ordering DoorDash and get out in the real world and work for a currency that's inflating faster than you can spit, and have children with all these women that are just, they're there. They're just waiting for it. They're waiting for you to exit your basement. They're right out there, bro. They're hooting and hollering. I mean, they're waving signs. Marshall, come out. We're trying to get pregnant. Hot as hell. All of them are just hot as hell. Real submissive too. Real submissive types. They all know how to cook. And they're just out there waiting. All I have to do is just get out and go make it happen with them. They're in line, man. But it's all us men that are lazy. All these men that are just lazy. They can get all these women. There's just women waiting for them that are trying to get pregnant. And they won't use the court system, or they won't weaponize the children against them. Women don't weaponize children against men. They don't do that. That's not a thing that they do. They wouldn't think of that because they're the more moral, more kind beings. They don't want control. Women don't want control. You're not so powerful. You're not that powerful, bro, that they just want, that they're actually deeply afraid of men being extremely powerful in this society because they know that they would lose almost all their power. They would lose a lot of their perks. They're not afraid that like everything could just be taken away from them overnight if like men decided. No, that's just not a thing. They don't act from fear. You just have to listen to them more. They know they're trying to tell you how to make them happy and like how to bridge this gap. How to bridge this gap. The fact that you can't get women is because you're just not. Have you listened to them? Have you tried listening to them? There's tons of videos on the internet of women that are trying to tell men what to do. Have you tried that? Have you tried that? Because that works. If you keep watching that long enough, everything's just gonna click. Whoop, whoop. Everything's just gonna lock into place. The matrix is just gonna uncode before your eyes. It's really that simple. Bro, the internet's free. There's tons of these women just putting out all this content to help you. They want to help you. What do you think that you think that there's some sort of other agenda? Like they like money? Attention? Validation? What? No. No. They want to help you. Women have been telling men how to get women for years, for ages. For as long as humanity has existed, women have been telling men how to get women. That's why the marriage rates were so high in like the 1800s and in the early 1900s. People were having children. Marriage was like a sacred thing. Women weren't hopping on all sorts of D's, getting a taste, 23 different flavors. It's because back then men listened to women. Men listened to women back then. You know what the problem is today? We don't listen to women. It's so simple. It's so simple. How have we not seen it? We're just so stupid and we're so lazy. We're just so traumatized. We just have deep-seated trust issues. Our mothers were actually perfect women. Our guilt and our shame is justified. It's meant to make you better. The problem is that you're not shameful enough and that you're not guilty enough. Tommy Lauren, she's gonna set you straight. that's a woman that's coming from a place of love. I mean, I essentially look at her as my mother. Tomi Lahren's my mother. She's helping me to become a better person. She's what I was missing. I was sitting here the other day and I was thinking, I was just sitting in my dark room with 3 Zins in my mouth. And I was thinking, what am I missing? Other than a 4th Zin. And then it hit me. Tomi Lahren. Telling me what I need to do to get women. To be the man that I always wanted to be, I need to listen to Tomi Lahren. And so do you guys. That's what you're failing to see. And it's so clear and it's so obvious. You know? But men, we're just so stunted. We're so short-sighted. We're morons. We're animals. Guys, the problem with society today, why we can't get women, why we can't get girls, as Bo would say in Signs, why can't they get girlfriends? The problem is we just aren't listening to women on Fox News and on YouTube. They can do consultation calls. You can call them up and they will tell you how to get a girlfriend like that. Do you have $50? Then you have a girlfriend. It's that simple, my guy. Don't complicate this. Don't complicate this. No. I'm about to do it right now, man. Tomi would know because she's 32 or something, 34. And she's gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous. That woman is absolutely stunningly beautiful. And even after the plastic surgery, she's got a great plastic surgeon. But before that, she was just But she would know because she's single and childless. But that's because there's not any good men. There's no men that are good enough for Tomi Lahren. That's the problem. It's not the reason that Tomi Lahren can't get a man is not because she's getting on Fox News at night, prime time, and berating the entire world of men about what they're doing wrong and why they can't get women. That is not why she's a gorgeous woman that is unmarried with 0 children. That's the reason. You know what that is? That's the reason that no men are good enough for her. Because she's out here doing the Lord's work. Did you know that the Lord is speaking through Tomi Lahren? And YouTube, bro, all these female YouTubers, the Lord is speaking through the feminine, through the female. Because he made the females first. And out of her perfect C-cup breasts, He created man. Second. Guys, we live in a time of unprecedented male ignorance of women. Not listening to them. We're not listening to them, bro. We're not paying them. We're not paying them. We're not giving them jobs. We're not giving them education. We're not listening to them. We're not giving them a platform. We're not giving them options. We're not giving them options to have all these sorts of men available to choose the man with the purest heart, the best, kindest, most responsible, secure man that they can just say, you know what? Swipe right on do women swipe on Bumble? I don't know. I don't use the dating apps, bro. Probably another reason that we can't get women is we're not on the dating apps enough. Have you really put in some dating app work lately? If you're single, then what's your excuse if you haven't? You need to be putting in hours on that thing. You shouldn't even be going to work. You should be calling out sick just to spend some hours on Bumble. You know how much work you have to put into that thing? And you got to be making them laugh. You can't just be sending like, hi. That's not going to do it. You got to be making them laugh. You also have to have a six-pack. But I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. Actually, you don't, because women say that you don't. So, see, why am I listening to me? Don't listen to me, bro. I'm just a guy. I don't know anything about getting women. Women know how to get women because they're women. You should be putting in time on the dating apps, going ham. And if you're not, that's the reason. You also have to make more money, I think. But women tell me that's not a thing either. So, probably not. Look, here's the deal. You can work at Jiffy Lube and be 5'7" and halfway balding and 220 pounds. And if you work hard, you work hard every single day to get your bread, and you're a good dude, you're kind, you're gonna get a good woman. You got aspirations, you wanna provide, you wanna have kids, you go to church on Sundays, you're gonna get a good woman, bro. Tommy Lauren is right around the corner for you. Oh, is that a good? Yes, she's a great woman. She's a great woman. What am I even saying? She's on Fox News. She's a great woman. You're going to get a great woman, bro. You're going to be able to save because the currency is not inflating faster than the wages are increasing. The prices are not running away from you of assets, of things that store wealth, that beat the rate of inflation, which is, I'll give you a little secret. There's only one thing that beats the rate of inflation, and it starts with a B. But we're not going to get into that on this video because this isn't that type of channel. But you just got to put in time and effort on the dating apps, my guy. Take some days off of Jiffy Lube, working on the cars, and just learn to cultivate, like, you got to know how to text women. There's plenty of dudes. Have you checked out these channels that tell you how to talk to women? They'll tell you literally how to get them. Like, it's step for step. I think it's like $2,000 a month, but it's well worth it. And you'll just be swimming in puss. And it's all excellent. They're all excellent women. They're all the ones that you want to settle down with, build a life with, that you would trust, that haven't been ran through. So, and there's plenty of women that you can, I mean, they'll tell you just instantly what to do. Just fair warning, there's a lot to do, and it seems to never end, but I'm sure there'll be an end to it. And we're close. We're close, boys. So, I want to wrap up this video because I actually really, I need to get on like Bumble and on Hinge and stuff like that, and really just put in some work and, make these women laugh, and get them interested. And so I'm sure that'll be the way. So, and then I have a one-on-one call with a female YouTuber where she'll give me all the secrets. So, well, boys, I solved it. I solved it for you. So, that's it. That's the video.